Coming to your ears right now.
Hey y'all, on this episode of Sitting with the Sauce, we're going all NYC as my old pal Reed Arnold saunters on up to the table to sling us a true tale of stage to screen. You want to know how to adapt your play into a feature film? Well, Reed's got the blueprint and the laurels to prove it. Here's a hint, do it all yourself. He fills us in on his comedy Do Us part right before its Tulsa debut at the Circle Cinema Film Fest in July. Sitting with the Sauce, coming to your ears right now. Produced by Streamliner. We're starting. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a minute since I've been at the table. Welcome to Sitting with the Sauce. I'm PJ Sasko, the man, the lord of the board. Sash, say hello, my man. And we're down. We're down to Huffster. We don't know where he is. We don't know what's going on. Huff, we're thinking about you, and we can't wait to tell an interesting story for the next pod. But we're back at the table. I'm very excited to be here. Obviously, I'm just vibrating because of the game, because I get goosebumps every time I think about it, and because I have a New Yorker here that I met back in the day, that I met at Naked Angels, and you know I've waxed philosophical, poetical about how much Naked Angels was an important part of my life. This is another cat that has come to Oklahoma, has turned up here. He has a wonderful film that is making the rounds and winning awards and is going to be at Circle Cinema Film Fest. He has come in and helped me out with the TV show at Sandbox. At Sandbox at Circle Cinema, we just read his piece, and it went over great this last week. I want to welcome to the table Reed Arnold.
Thank you, PJ.
Thank you for joining me, dog. It's so good to see you.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
How did you find your way into New York? Where are you originally from?
Oklahoma.
Oh, so you are from?
I'm an Oklahoman. Yeah, I'll take the term New Yorker, but I'm born and raised in Oklahoma City.
So what made you go to New York?
Oh, I writing and acting.
Yeah.
I went to college and decided I wanted to chase that. Moved to LA for a few years. Spent 4 years there, and then had a chance to move to New York.
Did you have a local teacher that started your path along the way you want to give a shout out to?
I did. Her name was Miss Crossno, Stephanie Crossno.
Stephanie Crossno. Shout out to you, Stephanie. Thank you for pushing this guy.
She's a darling woman and the best teacher I've ever had. She was my fifth grade English teacher first, and then found I tried out for the High School Musical my junior year.
What was the musical?
Honk. About the ugly duckling.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I know. I'm aware.
She was the director, and I was the ugly duckling. She's just such a lively force, both in the classroom and in the theater. And I can't speak highly enough of Miss Cross.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. So she started it all for you.
Yeah.
You find yourself going to school for it?
No. I was going to school. I was studying econ, math, all this. I was ready to go into business.
Nice. Did you have a sense of where you wanted to go to?
No, not particularly, not specifically.
Okay.
I was kind of flying by the seat of my pants, and I always did well in math, and took to econ well. And
nice.
Then I did Into the Woods my senior year of college. I felt the stirring of theater again.
A little Sondheim.
And
let us stand. I have an argument with my wife. The A-tone. No. And it's not. I'm not. I can appreciate I can appreciate what's behind a Sondheim piece, but the atonal stuff.
Oh yeah. It's not a yes.
I'm not humming it.
Music. Yeah, that's fair.
And maybe that's the cheesy part of me that I miss out on. But I know that artistically it's amazing. Yeah. My daughter, my wife, they're in. Yeah. They are in.
Into the Woods, I think is.
Yes, I think everybody has talked to that. That is I can appreciate that that it is a genius musical.
Yeah, so I did that in 8th grade actually.
Oh, wow.
Was 8th
Dude,
grade.
that's hard in 8th grade.
Did it in 8th grade. That was the first theater experience.
Okay.
Put theater away for a few years. Junior year, honk, Miss Crossno. Put it away for college. Was set up for all this practical stuff.
Right. So we're doing the econ. We're doing yeah.
Then I saw a group putting up Into the Woods again, and I thought, I love that show. I'd love to do that show again.
Oh, this was to go back to.
And then I got back. So then I got the bug. And I actually I stayed a 5th year in college, and then I did Shakespeare. I did.
You do like a Take 5 program?
Yeah, basically. I mean, I was studying business still, but
yep.
I used it as a chance to also get into theater again. So I did The Winter's Tale and Romeo and Juliet. I got the bug bad.
Yeah. What'd you do in Romeo and Juliet?
Paris.
Oh, nice. The peacekeeper to a certain extent, I think, a little bit. I got to play not Hotspur, Jesus Lord. Who kills Romeo?
Thank
you.
Who kills
Tybalt.
Romeo?
Yeah.
Who kills himself.
Well,
Who kills
sorry.
Mercutio.
Yes.
Tybalt.
Thank you. I got to play Tybalt. We fought to Blue Man Group tubes. Like when we faced off.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
It was like in all linen pants and stuff. I love so to have the Shakespeare at the beginning when you're saucing things out. I think you having Shakespeare plays in the background. I always feel like I'm dipping back into what I learned through those processes.
Right.
Even if a line gets repeated in a script, make sure that you say the line
differently.
Yeah. Don't waste the rhythm. Don't find a new thought to go with it. And that those principles are wonderful bedrocks for stuff. So now we're doing both, or do we just ditch the whole business side?
No, I have a degree. I have the business degree.
Oh, wow. Smell you, Nancy Drew.
I was doing theater and got into the working on the filmmaking societies. Just started dipping into that.
Oh, okay.
So then I moved to LA and committed to trying to make it.
How are your years in LA?
LA, I call it a what's my phrase? A great pockets on an ugly pair of pants.
Oh, wow.
That's my phrase.
Are you a writer?
I am a writer. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So you find the right pocket and you find the right place.
Yeah.
And LA can be great.
Yeah.
Sprawl of it is tough.
Yeah.
And especially I moved. I didn't know a soul.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a pretty introverted person actually. So
Really?
yeah.
My wife has that sort of introvert extrovert thing. Like finds herself amongst it all the time. Well, you've done very well. I wouldn't have known.
That's good. I take it all.
Yeah. Well, you're doing very well.
And so I like media arts. Did you study in LA? I actually don't know. Have you?
About two. I tried it out. I went a play that I was doing in New York. They were going to move it, and it was just like an off-Broadway, off. And they were like, "We want you to come," and that was the excuse that I sort of had. Oh, I could go out there with a piece, go out to LA with a play where no one gives.
Well, is that stage 2 of them on his own?
Yeah. I did the same. I put a group of people together. We were doing 3. I mean, like Zach Quinto was in my group, who was like this. Everybody knows who Zach Quinto. Zach, shout out to you, my boy. You
What's up,
continue to do amazing work.
Yeah.
But we did 3 shows together. We did like 3 one-acts together. We would have done it.
And there is good theater to be found in LA for sure. It's just
I forget it all now.
Yeah. Theater Row, Santa Monica Boulevard.
Santa Monica Boulevard.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
The Elephant was over there.
Yep.
What? Yes.
So
how did you do? So you did two plays out in L.A.
I wrote and eventually I staged 2 plays. One of them is the film that is now going through festivals.
Tell me the name of the film.
Do Us Part.
Do Us Part.
Yeah.
Which I saw. I just saw a teaser of. He was kind enough to show it to me because I don't want to see it because I'm going to see it at Circle Cinema Film Festival on a big screen with a big group, which is going to be fun.
Yep.
Trailer looks dope.
Thank you, sir.
Genuine laughs, light tone, but you did really nice hums and stops and starts and genuine 3 clunk, real nice zingers.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done.
Yeah, so I wrote that as I'm in LA. I'm trying to find my footing. It's a competitive place to crack into.
Yeah.
And you it's so rare to get a good audition. And
yeah, what made you start to go down the?
I mean, I always wrote. I always knew.
Okay.
Right. I always did know that. But I'm sitting here and. It's hard to get an audition. It's hard to get an audition for anything good. A good character and a good thing is hard to come by.
Yeah.
And I had, I have this part that I want to play, so I wrote it. So I wrote this piece in a sitcom-like style that I wanted to do.
Really smart to do like a wedding comedy where the wedding's not there.
Yes. Yeah. It takes place all before the wedding. How did you know that?
I Googled your ass.
Oh. Yeah. So we didn't have to pay for the whole. We had a little bit of wedding setup, but it's all before the wedding, so you don't have to actually
crowds.
Right.
That's so much, but get the space.
Yes. Yeah.
All the things. Well,
yeah.
Done.
Well, I mean, again, it was originally a play, so I didn't even think of it being a movie at this point. I just knew I was going to do these 3 characters, and we were going to put it up as a 1 act, and then it grew into a full length show. It was just. My acting director, my acting teacher, Wolfgang Bodison, who's also a wonderful teacher.
Wolfgang Bodison.
Yeah. great man, great actor.
Nice. I did not hear his. He did not come through my radar. Wolfgang Bodison.
Wolf Bodison. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And yeah, so we
What
put
kind
that
of
up
stuff did he teach? A certain.
with Meisner. Yeah, we were Playhouse West, which is a fairly
Yeah.
old and reputable school
Sure.
in LA. And yeah, staged that in 2015 with my two good friends from acting class. And I staged another show a year after that. And then I moved to New York shortly after that.
I want to do theater. I might as well.
Well, it was that, and also just a job opportunity.
Oh,
You know, I took my math education at for tutoring. That's how I made my
So that's been
made my food money.
Yeah.
Tutoring education.
Oh,
yeah.
great.
And I got a job with a great company that was centered in New York and said, we can offer you as many hours as you want. And so it was just a big quality of life upgrade to do that.
Gosh.
Not only that, I took to New York a lot more than I took to
Oh
LA.
boy.
I had
I
some
remember
friends there, and
you landed at Angels. I forget what the first piece was.
it was with Brandy.
Yeah.
Brandy brought me in. She saw something with staged at the Sam French Off Broadway Festival.
Oh, nice. I love
Oh, it's so great.
I've had so many
Really
got a
fun.
chance to be through that.
So I met Vince there, and then she grabbed me afterwards and said, hey, come to this thing on Tuesdays. And I was like, all right, fine, whatever. I don't know where I'm going. I'm still relatively new here, but let's do it. And so that was probably 17.
See, what we used to call it Tuesdays in New York.
Yeah, sorry.
Just because it was Tuesdays at 9. It was Naked
Tuesdays.
Angels presents Tuesdays at 9. We always just call it Tuesdays.
Right.
Wait, I wanted to go back to something you were just saying. Like, explain for those of you that don't know, what the Sam French off Broadway like.
I'll do my best. Yeah. So Sam French, every year they take submissions from playwrights for it's a play that has to be, I think, 15 minutes max is the length. And it's
Very similar to the Sandbox. You know that.
Yeah. Right. And they pick, I don't know, 50 of the shows or however many it is.
They do it like 4 weekends in a row.
Not quite that long.
Okay.
When I did, I think it was 4 nights or so.
Okay.
And they staged them off Broadway.
Yeah.
And they pick six.
Six, right?
Their 6 favorites. The jury picks 6 favorites to stage on one last night. And there might be a single winner from those, but those 6 get published every year.
Was the big.
So there's always like a published book of the Sam French off Broadway Festival. So for young actors in acting class, like I was in LA, I picked up many of those books because they're great scenes for actors to.
So for the actors out there who did, I find people always looking for good scene work.
Yeah.
That is a wonderful source to take a 2-hander play, just put it wherever.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Sam French off. There was a whole series of them, and it really was like some of the youngest fledgling. Like, go through them. You'll see people who have won Emmys or have gone on to film or win Tonys.
Yeah.
That got their start
doing that.
One of these pieces. So it's a great way to explore our original material. Yeah. Or just read really good friggin' plays.
Yeah. And you get all sorts of genres and tone. So
you land in New York.
So I land in New York.
You find your way to Naked
Find my way to
Angels.
Naked Angels.
I see your work. How did New York go for you?
I love New York.
Okay.
I very much took to New York.
Yeah.
New York was me and New York are simpatico.
Nice. Well, you had the work, did it leave you to more freedom a little bit?
I think that's part of it. It's hard to deny the quality of life upgrade was part of it. But also I did have some college friends in New York, so I had a good friend group there.
Yeah.
I was with my girlfriend, who's now my wife, so that was nice. I wasn't having to slog through, dating in LA, which is hard.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of.
How long have you guys been together?
10 years.
Wow. What is her name?
Laura.
Laura.
Yeah.
Laura, we're going to take this opportunity.
I'll take.
Well done taming this young man. And we're going to cheers in your honor and to all the acting teachers that you've had in the past, because
Good teachers are good things.
Yeah. Boy, I had some wonderful mentors along the way, and people who took the chances on me.
Sure.
Yeah. So to all of that, much success to you, my man.
Love
it. So, where were we?
We were in New York, and yes, so I had a better job, and I wasn't having to drive around LA all the time. So I had a few more free hours, which is nice. I was making more money, which is nice. And
it's the interaction with human beings.
And there's
that I
about
like
you cross the street and you feel like the main character. I mean, it's great.
Yeah. When you're in your car in the LA for so much time.
Isolating.
Now, when I was there, podcasts weren't the thing. It was just like that would have probably changed the driving for me a little bit. I might have enjoyed it more.
Yeah.
Boy, I like the human
A
interaction.
lot of time in the car.
Yeah.
And it's great to be in New York and hustle and bustle and and I love the cold.
Did you get to do any productions in New York at all?
I did with The Winter's Tale again.
Oh, did you really?
With the South Brooklyn Shakespeare Company. Yeah, we did it.
Oh, nice.
The park at one.
Oh, Shakespeare in the Park.
But it wasn't Prospect Park, but it was a park in Brooklyn. It was a great time.
If you get a chance to do Shakespeare, ladies and gentlemen, you get a chance to do it outside in a park.
Yeah, it's special.
Boy, it ups the ante.
Really special.
There's some really wonderful theater companies here that are doing some good Shakespeare stuff. They just did a Tempest that apparently I was busy doing my own things, but I heard
you would have done it.
Wonderful. Yeah. So shout out to the Tempest that just rocked and rolled recently in town.
Nice. Yeah. I did that. I did some smaller shows here and there, but I decided by that point that if I ever was going to have any success in this, it was going to be by writing my way into it.
Yeah.
So I was focusing on writing.
Yeah.
Writing screenplay.
Yeah, no, you were wonderful.
Oh, that's kind.
You landed really nicely, and from Naked News, all your pieces were always looked forward to seeing them.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. True.
But so that was really the focus at that point was making sure I was cranking out screenplays that could theoretically get made into movies.
So when did you come across the idea for this? Was it a slow burn idea that you'd
for this do us part?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, again, it was that play in 2015. So it was that idea of I want to write a funny sitcom like feel with this character for me to play.
Yeah.
The original idea I had, I don't want to spoil too much.
Yeah, don't.
But it was basically a premise around someone coming to crash a wedding and the best man trying to stop that from happening.
Yeah.
That was I love it for reasons that I won't spoil, but that was the initial idea, and I liked that idea, and
you're playing the best man.
I'm playing the best man. Yeah, and I've kind of forgotten the question, but yeah. So it started there, and I was dealing with the romantic hells of your early 20s,
of course,
and so that went into the screenplay too.
Yeah,
and it then grew into this I spent 5 years in college because I really liked college and I missed college. And so that kind of crept into the screenplay too. It became very much about the time of your life from college to getting married, the growth that can happen, but also kind of that bittersweet pang of passing times and friendships drifting and changing and romances that almost were or that were and fell apart, just what should we rekindle this? It just, all that was percolating.
And a lot of truth bombs being dropped, So it'll land with a thud. Really great.
It all got mixed into this soup.
Yeah.
And we staged it in 2015. And, it was a little theater in North Hollywood. I'm not saying it was a Broadway hit, but the audience was...
What was the theater?
It was a Playhouse West Theater.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a repertory school for theater. And audience responded really positively. And so it convinced me to stick with that thing.
And did you go right into saying, I'm going to make it into a screenplay?
No, I actually resisted it for years because I didn't see how to restructure it. Play structure and
sure.
It's a different game.
Sure.
And I loved the play and I was so married to no, we can't touch this because it's perfect.
Right.
Then I'm in New York and I staged it in New York in 2019 as a staged reading. We brought Broadway actors in. I was inviting production companies, theater production companies to look.
Sure.
Had some nibbles, had a group that was kind of interested in putting it up and making an off-Broadway run of it in time, starting in North Carolina maybe or New Jersey.
Oh, wow.
Possibly making a run of it. And then I don't know who brought it up first, but someone was like, could this be a movie too? And I at that point I was like, yes, I'll make it happen.
Yes, whatever you need.
Yeah, right. So I spent a month and a half then adapting it to screenplay. They loved that. We were working on it. Then COVID hit and just killed all that.
Yeah.
But I had the screenplay written and I really liked, and I, found some stuff in the screenplay that wasn't the original play that I really liked. I after COVID, passed, I tried to get it to producers. They were trying to get it made. It didn't happen. And eventually my wife was pregnant.
Right.
We were moving from New York and I'd been at this I said when I moved to LA, I'd give myself 5 years and it was now 8 at this point. Now it's been 13, but
nobody's counting.
It's been a long time. And, so I was like, I love this story. People, I want it to be made. It hasn't quite taken off yet. And if this is my one window where if I want to know it exists, I can make sure it exists.
Yeah. Put your flag.
Yeah. And so let me bring in some Naked Angels again.
Yeah.
In that summer, before I decided to shoot a feature, I had other short screenplays that I thought were oh God, I got to film these now.
Sure.
And Xander Black,
Yeah.
who is a fellow naked angeler.
Yes, he is. Xander, shout out to you, my man. It's been a long time since I've heard that name.
He's a young, very multi-talented man.
Yeah.
He can act. He has many technical skills.
Yeah.
He actually, the reason I went to him first was he has a VR production house. And I'm going to film these short films, and I'm like, I need someone who knows sound, because that's the most important thing on a film set. And,
yes, it is.
And I figure Xander probably knows sound with his VR background,
Right.
and he probably has lav mics, because you have to use those for a VR shoot. And sure enough, he did. And so we did 2 shorts together, and they went really well. And I liked working with him. And I was like, Xander, what if I had a feature that what if we could do a feature?
Right.
There's a 1% chance it's going to happen. Would you be willing and able to do that? And Xander's he's just
game.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Man. And he likes to say that when I said it was 1% chance, he was like, it's a 50% chance.
Nice.
He says he knew that it was going to happen.
Find your collaborators. I always say this on the pod, man. Find your fans. Find the team.
Yeah.
Always be thinking along those lines.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't have happened if I hadn't.
Yeah. No,
Like,
he's such a wonderful artist in so many different ways that he could sort of like jam, in a visual sense, jam as an actor. And
Yep.
Fantastically.
Yep.
Just alone as that.
Yep.
And a visual artist too. Yeah. But so you guys go into production right after COVID?
No. So this is 2023 at this point.
Oh, okay.
So I'd spent the post-year COVID trying to get other people to produce it.
Yep.
And getting some nibbles here and there, but it didn't come to fruition. So 2023, my wife's pregnant. We decided to shoot in August.
Uh-huh.
And
are you doing like a Seed and Spark campaign, or did you just find?
No. So I had about 25,000 in savings, and I went to my family and said, if I have 25,000 more, I think I can shoot it.
Yeah.
I can get the footage.
Yeah.
We'll still need to edit it, but I don't know how long that'll take. It might take 10 years, whatever, but I'll have the footage for 50. And my family I'm very privileged to have that, access.
That's fantastic.
And that support. And my parents had seen the play.
Yeah.
Which helped.
Yeah.
That was actually the thing that
they saw everybody else enjoy.
And I did not know this, when they came to see the play, they were going to tell me afterwards that it was time to hang it up.
Really?
They were going to say, you made a swing at this. It's been 2.5 years. Nothing's happening, which is true.
Right.
So it's time to hang it up. But then they saw the play and they saw the reaction. And so they got in the car that night. I didn't know this at the time, but they apparently said like, well, he's got to keep going, And so it's just like,
how cool.
Yeah, it gives me goosebumps thinking about it.
Yeah, man.
And so I got that money and shot this in. We decided in August that we would do it.
Yeah.
And I had 6 weeks to put it together.
Wow.
So we started rolling.
How'd you find your DP? Like, how'd you find your team?
So I first called Xander.
Yeah.
That was the first, like, hey, we got the money. We can do this. And then I knew some friends from the Playhouse West group. And a guy I knew had made made a short that I really liked.
Right.
And I liked how it looked, and I liked his writing. So we kind of collaborated from time to time in the past in writing. And I called him and said, do you know any DP? Who is the DP of that short? Because that was great. I'd like to use them. He actually said, that guy can't do it, but I have a friend who is great. Let me recommend him. And another great find. Really made the thing.
And that was,
thing.
Where was it shot again?
Charlottesville, Virginia, where I went to school. That's where I was in school.
So you had some ins.
Yes.
Locations.
Kind of. Yeah. Well, yes, for sure. I 3 weeks out, I wasn't sure what state we were going to shoot in.
Wow.
I was looking at, because I needed a wedding. Yeah. I would.
Sounds like my planning.
I can't believe, if I had to do it again, I'm not sure I could. It was like, It was just like a blind naivete and just like, it has to get out now. So I'm going to make sure it gets done. I needed a wedding venue. So I was looking at wedding venues in Oklahoma and North Dakota and Tennessee and Virginia. And I hoped it would work in Virginia. And I had some friends who got married at this place in Virginia. Yeah. And so I was like, hey, well, I knew it was like, it's this old Virginia estate, but it was purchased by this like eccentric billionaire who's very friendly to artists, has artists come live in residency.
Yeah.
And it's just like, the house is loaded with like really weird art, and there are definitely rooms that held orgies and like, very, very out there, far out place. And I said, is there any chance they would let us shoot there? And he said, well, let me talk to them. And sure enough, they wanted to talk, and it was the same 2-week window that we had with the actors. Like, it was fated.
Did you, I sometimes always say lead with the script. Did you send them the script to see, or was it just like,
no, they didn't ask.
They didn't have, well.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't remember what I told them, but I think I said, I convinced them, I was like, look, it's going to be small. it's going to be a small film. There's basically 3 people. There's going to be 7 of us because we shot it with the 3 actors, me included, and then 4 others, including Xander. So that was the 7 people who made the film. And at the beginning, there were a few other actors there, but I told them, I was like, there's going to be at most 12 people on this huge estate. You know, we're shooting only daytime.
Yeah. Did you stay there as well?
Yes.
Oh, that's
like we stayed in the cabin.
Yeah.
We stayed on the sets that we were shooting in, basically. And they gave us a good deal for both staying and shooting there. So like it really worked out lucky. And when I left Virginia out of that 50,000, I had 800 left.
Wow.
So like I budgeted.
You budgeted
all the money. Yeah, I'm right.
But you budgeted now so you have it in the can.
Right.
As you are now well aware, which many people sometimes don't think of, is that there's at least half of that budget you got to use in post,
if not
because not an equal amount.
I called in a lot of favors for
Did the favor train
for post production. It's harder to call in favors.
Yeah,
and
I mean, you can call in favors, but you might get you might get favors back.
Right. And yeah, so that's been a 3-year, and I still owe money to people, right?
We don't like to talk about.
Yeah, it was
just talk about the success thing.
I mean, it was just I paid what I could, and I offered like you'll get the first money in. Money, and people were. I guess that is a favor in a way, right?
People believe in you, Reed.
Yeah,
that's part of the journey too, and that's what's great because when you believe in the story that you're telling, and it looks like there's a lot of authentic moments in the trailer that are really fun to tap into from whatever point of view you're coming at from watching a wedding story.
Right.
I can't wait to see it. It's so now what's next? Is there more stuff? Have you, I mean, because how many festivals have you hit?
11 or 12 at this point, with 2 more coming up, Waco and Circle Cinema.
Waco's a fun one.
I'm excited for both.
Yeah. Well, my love for Circle Cinema knows no bounds because they have given me a really nice home. But I'm very excited for your film to bless those walls.
I'm very excited for it too. But yeah, it's been a good festival run, really fun. And we're looking at a distribution date in August.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Did you have like a directing style? Did you have something you were trying to be evocative of?
Again, that was
with being
the Friends rhythm sitcom.
Yeah.
How I Met Your Mother, right?
Sure.
It was warm-hearted sitcom. So
did you feel like you wanted to send that up a little bit on your? How did you make the style your own? Did you feel like or just copy? I mean, that's fine. You can say. It's a great thing to copy from.
Well, I mean, I am director third. I'm writer. I'm writer actor, and then director when I need to. I should find I liked it a lot and hope to do it again.
Yeah.
But when it comes to style, I partially felt like the style was in the writing, for one.
Sure.
When it comes to visual style, I didn't have the money to set. It was what we had. I found the place, and
so you're hitting writing. So did you edit as well?
No.
All right. So you wrote, you directed, and you're in it.
Acted.
How did you find those two? I mean, I've always felt what I'm about to do now. I've done it in front of a live audience. I've done it on TV. I know that it works.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to trust my instincts. I can just leave me be, and I can work on the project.
Yeah.
Is that sort of the similar? Because you had done the play version.
I'd done the play, and I'd asked the original cast to come back for it.
Oh, wow.
So they came 8 years later and resumed their roles.
How fun.
It was very fun. And also that helped a lot because
sure.
had it in their bones.
Yeah,
so there was a lot of I had a lot of legs up in that regard.
Yeah.
And my director of photography was amazing and was able to, do a lot on very little.
Yeah.
And
it's important.
We had, it was huge. Yeah, huge.
And small team. You don't have a crew.
We had 4 people.
Yeah. Natural light.
Well, we had pretty good setup for indoor stuff.
Yeah.
But not professional. Not one of the professionals that was shut. But Nick did a lot with it.
It looks
great. You would not guess it. Really shot for what it was.
Yeah.
And I forgot where I was going with this too, but basically just, yeah, I relied on my actor's talent and my DP's talent to really shape that. I knew my actors knew what I went into. The reason I thought I could do this was because I knew that if you put we actors in front of a camera and we did the play we did, it would be entertaining. It would be entertaining.
Did you rehearse again when you guys?
We did a Zoom read through, and maybe
and then just hit the ground.
Maybe a little bit of read through on the day.
That's the beauty of having it in your bones too.
Yeah,
I mean, you've had the experience of working on these characters, and now just let them move.
Right.
I love that.
And it was really fun to come back to it, and we'd all gotten better as actors and as people. So saying a lot. And
you had the children.
No, this was the clock was ticking. Boy,
when that. Isn't it crazy how that you have two, I have one. You're very early in the journey with both of them.
Right.
I found there was I always felt that that there was an emotional depth to my work, or I was striving for that, but I felt like there was a new
it adds a
well that just
it's hard. I was thinking about this on the drive up actually, as a compliment to you, in fact. I find thinking about playing a parent without being a parent, I'm not sure I could have done it believably.
Yeah.
The reason I thought of you is like, I think PJ could have done it. Like, I think PJ, you're so good at just like, PJ is so good at just like dropping into a character and just making it feel so real. It's within 10 seconds.
Thank you.
If that. And so, I was having, it's funny. I said that.
The years of Naked Angels, man. I'm telling you, that was part of my just real life. I got so much out of it.
Yeah, sure.
Was that taking that swing and just, dropping into it. We were talking earlier, and he was saying he was sure that I was.
I thought you were a Southern transplanted to New York,
and I was a New Yorker that got transplanted Southern because I've always had that shit kicker.
Right.
I've always loved to dip into that. And being the chameleon is something that's fun. How are you finding Oklahoma, the commute? Because you're in OKC, you're not at Tulsa,
right?
But how are you finding the community?
It's great. I mean, I'll be honest with the two kids. It's been hard to find much of the community.
Yeah.
But
2 and a 1, or 2,
2.5 and 1.
Yeah.
But
Same.
I get a little peripheral every now and then.
Yeah.
And it's good to meet. Honestly, I've now dropped into the Tulsa community more through you.
Yeah.
And so I find that great.
Once I found out you were here, man, I wanted to bring you into the community for sure, dude. It's if you're what we went through there, that we have that touchstone together. That's this company that did this service to the acting community in New York.
Right.
Again, there was fundraising going on for Naked Angels as a company.
Right.
But that was just a thing that was going on. Yeah. And that service, I guess that's why I want to do it. I want to give back the way it helped me keep the engine humming and explore new work and find new artists and find the
and you're doing it
collaborate
the exact right time with all these.
It's not the worst time in the world to be doing it.
All these big projects being filmed in Oklahoma. And all these finding real work here. I think
I brought Reed into the fold for the first time this week to the Circle Cinema Sandbox, the cold reading live one that I do, not the TV show. But Reed is also, once I found out he was here, he performed with me on the TV show that you will see. We get to do a very fun one together. Is with my daughter.
Yeah.
Which was a delight to share that with you. And boy, I can't wait. That one came out really, really good. It's
a fun one. And she
jumping around and telling you to shush is a very
good picture.
Yeah. It's a very favorite moment to sort of if I can wax poetical.
Please.
A lot of times we're sitting at stands and we're reading pages from the music stands to the audience, and you don't want to vary from that because we don't know the material. But what I love to do is, if the person's not scared of it, I can jump really close to someone and read off their scripts because that's all we're freaking doing.
Right.
And we had that moment where we hadn't really talked about it prior, but I was suddenly like in his lap, shushing him as the Easter Bunny, and then we just hung out for a little bit, and it was just
good times.
Yes. Good times indeed. That was a very successful venture. I can't wait to share that one
I'm excited to see
with all y'all. Written by my boy Sterling.
Yep.
who we are going, just to shout out random, the Sunny Side Up Film Festival. I'm going to be going there this weekend. Not that you're going to hear this. It's going to be much after the festival's all just done. But I'll give you a report and let you guys know what the situation is. Sterling and I are going to take another road trip and check it out. We've been nominated for lots of things, as have lots of other guests of the show. Barbie Bailey, who's been at the table. She read at the Sandbox. She's doing a piece that also was read at the Sandbox that now is up for awards at this festival, which is always a fun thing.
The incubation.
Yeah,
that's such a neat.
That's I'm going to be involved in the Broken Arrow Film Festival that's coming up as one of the judges. And I see the list of films that are coming by, and it's like, oh, read that at Sandbox, read that at Sandbox, read that. It's very satisfying that I feel like it's a little, not that it's all because of it, but it was like the birth, it helped birth it.
Well, I'm not trying to just steer the conversation back to my film, but
please.
But the ability to have put the thing in front of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people, right? And get the reactions, and
it matters.
It's so helpful to know what jokes are going to land and how they land and how, it's hugely helpful. That. Yeah, right. So
when you see
the ability to put, even as a reading, but just to like put something in front of people before you spend all the money and time filming it.
Know that it works.
I would recommend that if you have a piece that can be staged, feature or if you can stage something first, do it.
Yeah, do it gather a room to hear it.
Do it.
Make sure you're right.
Yeah, right.
I have been around a table reading a comedy where there was some giggling, but there wasn't even in the table in us amongst the people who are working on the piece.
Yeah, who are supposed to be most enthusiastic.
Where it was, there's some chortles in this, but no big laughs. And then I've heard people at that table talk about how funny the piece is.
Yeah.
And I distinctly remember many times looking across the table at someone that I knew. And being at creative tables, and we were talking about this earlier, being self-critical of your own work, self-aware of your own work. And it's so important to do that when you're dealing with a comedy. Don't kid yourself in saying that it's funny. If nobody
laughing is involuntary, right? Like if it's funny, they're gonna laugh.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I know when I've showed someone a piece that I consider a comedy, hopefully, that you get some actual laughs, and I felt the vibe of the Proud Papa when there was genuine laughs in watching your trailer.
Oh, it is addicting. It's really. Yeah.
Comedies, I love the lean.
Lean?
Yeah, like if you're doing a drama.
Oh, yeah.
So you make the audience lean in.
I got you.
I love that silent.
Right. Tension.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
But boy, that Full House laugh.
Yeah.
And the weirdness of being within the audience with the laughter. So, we do the stage and there's this sharing that you can have, which is wonderful, boy, when you tickle. I also really like the hit 2 people out of 400 so hard that they couldn't stop themselves from going, like, oh, all right. That's such, that stand-up comedian thing where you laughed a little too hard at that.
Yeah.
But that being then in the audience watching your movie is such an interesting experience.
It is.
That's you.
Nervous wreck. It was.
I'm not good.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Once I'm in it.
Yeah,
I can get lost in it too if it's good. I love. I like a good story.
Right.
But boy, right before that freaking light goes down, I don't even want to be sitting.
Yeah, it's hard.
The anticipation.
I've gotten used to it because I more or less know how it's going to go. But that first, I know.
Tested.
I know, for instance, the first 10 minutes takes the audience a second to get what's going on, to get characters. There's not a lot of big jokes in the first, so it's a little slow to start.
Right.
But I know to be okay. It's like, okay, you don't have to panic because
you've been through it.
Yeah, they'll make the turn.
Yeah.
It picks up. There's, it's coming. But that first time I was like, I think they hate this. And then they didn't. They loved it.
It's a wild experience each time though. That's because how many times have you watched it with an audience now?
Oh, probably 15.
Wow.
Or so.
And then how many times have you performed the damn thing between?
As the play?
Yeah. Think about that.
We did it probably 30 times.
So cool. So cool when when the part's in your blood.
Yeah.
And like, oh, yeah, I got you. Just so the ladies and gentlemen know, no, we're good. Somebody is gonna take has to take a number one. So you didn't see that. Nobody saw.
We're gonna chill.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna keep talking.
Okay,
We're gonna assume.
Okay.
But yeah, just know everybody right now. Sasha's walking down a hallway, gonna go pee, and we're all with him right now.
Yeah.
No, but I don't. Now that I saw him tiptoe over like the fucking Grinch.
Add that music. That'd be a fun little.
We were talking a little bit about what is next. Have you written another?
So that's a great question. I just finished a screenplay commission for a.
That's right. You mentioned this.
Yeah. So it's an adaptation of a novel. It's kind of a spy rom-com, spy action rom-com.
Okay.
And that's with a company called Votive Films. They're, good independent-ish company.
Nice.
And so they're out, I think, trying to find a director and a cast.
Had they seen your?
So here's the fun. Let me give the funny.
Yeah. How do you get hired to?
Great question. This is one of those great,
the randomness of this stuff.
Yes.
Here we go.
So 2015, I put up this play.
Right.
I have all my hopes and dreams in it.
Yeah.
I invite everyone to come to it, especially when I find out that people like it. Because we do a first run, people like it, so we're going to do a longer run. I'm like, hey, let's get.
Yeah. Now that I know, let's
get
go.
people out here. Right. No one came. No one could have cared less. No one came. I said, okay, well, I'll write another play and I'll put it up and I'll use the good reviews and the good word of mouth and we'll keep turning.
Yes.
So we put up another play and I invite everyone.
And you're doing this out in L.A.
Yeah.
By the way, remember, we're doing this out in L.A. about plays.
And no one comes and no one cares. And then a friend who did my second play, who saw the first play. So a friend saw the first play. I didn't really know him at the time, but he was like, I love that. We got to hang out. I want to work with you.
Mm-hmm.
We became friends and he was in my second play.
Right.
Shortly after that, he was like, hey, I'm doing a night of drinking night theater with a group called Tiny Rhino. And what it was is they do 5 short plays, and in every play, something happens. 5 things happen that when they happen, the audience takes a drink. So it's like, okay, so in your play, someone has to ask for gum and someone has to arm wrestle. And when that happens, the audience drinks. So it's like a little fun night of theater.
I like this idea.
Fun. It's a really fun idea. Yeah, really fun idea.
Can we work in a bong hit?
What's that? A bong?
Nothing. No. Good. Please go on.
You can do whatever.
Different theater.
Yeah, sure. And so I'm like, hey, that sounds kind of fun. I'll see if I can write a piece for that. And they were like, yeah, sure. So write a piece. So I actually wrote a few pieces, and chose one of them.
Right.
And so I had like a rom-com and a dark comedy.
Okay.
And I chose the dark comedy. I don't know why, but I did.
Okay.
And it stages at this event, and the producer of Votive Films is in the audience, and he has a dark comedy premise that he wants to make, and he likes the piece, and so he calls me up and gives me my first professional writing gig to write his dark comedy premise.
Wow.
And then 5 years later, contacts me about this action spy rom-com. So he's the only person I've ever written professionally for.
So that goes well, though. Did you write a whole feature length for this
feature for him? Yeah.
Did it ever get done?
No, it's a hard premise. It's a pretty dark comedy.
I can never unsee that, Sasha. I'm just letting you know.
The corner of my eyes screams.
Oh my God.
It had some. I probably shouldn't say the names, but it had some big names attached.
Yeah.
And then just never came to fruition.
I'm sorry.
That happens. And then I asked him recently. He was like, I don't know what to do with it. We'll see. So I think that one's maybe dead on arrival. But he asked me to do this new piece. It's a bigger budget than my first WGA project, actually. So,
yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So that's finished, and he's, I have hopes for that one now. What I will do next, I don't know. I will see. I'm trying to get this film launched. If this was my Hail Mary pass, if it does something, then maybe I'll make another. I don't know.
Right.
We'll see.
Right. Because now you get distribution.
Right. Yeah. So
have you reached out? Are you doing the agents thing? Are you doing?
I have a sales agent. Okay. Yeah, who got me to.
Are you interested in pursuing it as an actor, or is it you just kind of need to create?
I have a writing manager who is trying to sell other scripts I've written.
Uh-huh.
I don't have an acting manager or agent. I have not been actively pursuing it.
Okay.
I'm not opposed to it, but it's just not been my focus.
Because you got 2 kids.
Because I got 2 kids.
Yeah.
I've banged my head against that wall for so long.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I'm, I'm going to make something.
I'll make my things. I'll be my own auteur.
Yeah. And see
if
someone, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. So yeah, we'll see what this film does. I have other plays that I could adapt to movies,
Let's do
see.
fucking theater here, dog.
Oh, I'd love to give you a play that's wacky and wild, but I will be very disappointed if I never see it staged. So,
Well, how many peeps in it?
5.
Can you do it too? Is something that you're in as well?
I would try to be, but if I can't, we can make it. Well, it'll be okay.
Hey, excuse us.
Trippy,
We're going to talk about a project for a second.
Yeah,
we'll be right back.
It's a wild one, but I do really want to see it staged. So if you want to read it, I'll send it to you.
Nice. Well,
actually, no, it read it at Naked Angels. You might have seen excerpts of it before.
What was it called?
Bottom's Dream.
Oh yeah, that rings a bell.
It's a weird meta play within a 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 play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so
send it.
I'll send it. You read it when you can.
Oof.
But yeah, point is I have many things I'm kicking around.
Yeah, and
see what I pursue next. I don't know.
You sent me such a wonderfully vibrant cross section of work.
And I didn't send you that one because it's so weird. But that's
I love me some weird stuff.
Yeah, sure.
But just find this cat. He has a wonderful brain. He sent me probably too many pieces to read.
I didn't ask you to read them all.
I know.
Summaries to choose
The assumption is to read the pieces that are included in the...
No.
Oh, hold on.
No.
Did you... No?
No.
You were just hoping...
I asked you that. No, I sent you summaries for the ones that enticed you. I would never expect you to... there are 3 features. I wouldn't expect you to read 3 features. I'm not an asshole.
No, you're not.
Oh, Jesus.
I love how reading 3 features has this... That's now turned into being an asshole.
Yeah, you have all the stuff
yes.
you gotta do. I'm not expecting
no
stuff.
But to also say that there truly was a wonderful to bust your balls. No, because sometimes people will also never have I ever said in any sandbox, send me your full script. Never. It's always been 10 pages. Send me your 10 pages.
Well, that's my fault. I just
no. That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
But in all the advertisements and the times that I talk about it, send me 10 pages of material and we can read something.
Right.
Because of the 30 years with doing the stuff at Angels, when it gets to 12, right?
Yeah.
When it gets to 30, here's a clue. I've seen this happen. The spontaneousness of the decision-making starts to fall away.
Mm-hmm.
You need to know more information to figure out how to do these next 3. Yeah. But you can make a stab with 10 pages and tell a little bit of an arc if you choose the right piece.
Yeah, sure.
Once you get longer, we're not ready to sit for a whole story.
Right.
You're not ready for a transition into another part of the story.
Yeah, for sure.
And those rules are tried and true. And they've worked out, so that is why it's always 10 pages. He sent me 75. But it's good because it was...
I sent you about 400, but I really wanted to stress, I did not expect you to read 400.
I know you didn't. No, but I love that I have the work. But yeah, don't send anyone seven screenplays unless they've asked, which I did. I did actually say to you, send me a bunch of stuff. I didn't say send me, just give me one. Because I wanted to see the whole group preferential treatment. Who cares? I don't know what else to talk about. I'm so thrilled that you found your way here.
Yeah.
That you were kind enough to just throw in, because I found out he was here. I was like, hey, I'm doing a TV show. You want to come and join? He's like, But you jumped in and you were just exactly the same way that I remembered you to be. Yeah. Just game and present and seeing tone right away and understood. I see the things that you are tossing around as a writer, that they are very facile as an actor as well. So it was just wonderful to sort of see you growing as an artist. I can't wait to see your film. Is there a website that we can look for the stuff? Because that trailer hasn't been released yet. You're going to be dropping a trailer soon.
I need to make a website, but the place to go is Instagram.
He's got an IG, people. Get your pens out.
Do Us Part the Movie.
Do Us Part the Movie if you see this guy listed on a local film festival, you know any other ones that you can announce that are coming up? You said Circle and
Waco.
Waco and Circle. Circle Cinema is. Do you know the dates? I should know the dates. July
18th. I think it's the weekend of July 18th.
Go to Circle Cinema Film Festival.
.net. I don't know.
Sorry, Carrie.
You can Google it.
I don't have any of that information. It's coming out in July. I do know that. It's going to be a great time. Lots of people who have been on this show are going to be throwing films around there, now including you. Thank you for joining us at the table. Thank you for making the trip. You drove all the way from OKC to come to the studio. It's a pleasure to have you. I'm so proud of your work, and I'm proud that you're doing it here now, and I can't wait to involve you in more stuff, my man.
Well, it's a big honor coming from you. So thank you, sir.
And we got this kid. He's got 2 kids. You told me already, but tell me again.
The names?
No. Yeah, no, tell me the names. Yes.
Starling and Elowin.
Now, I've read Lord of the Rings, so I always went right to Eowyn, who is not that, but then we talked to
so
connection.
My wife loves Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
And we did mention the name Eowyn, but we also thought like we can't name her after Lord of the Rings. And
read Lord of the Rings to your kids.
Oh, we will, for sure. But then we found the name Elowin, which is close and is Cornish, and we loved it.
It's Cornish?
It is Cornish.
What's your background?
I do have some British and German and Scandinavian, and my wife's pretty similar.
Nice.
But it was truly, we from the finding the name to choosing it was about 10 minutes because she was born, and the names we picked out we actually didn't like for her. We liked the names. It was like, this isn't her.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Yeah.
Find a list. So I was just like scanning the list. And then it was like number 650, Elowin. I was like, that's really pretty. Elowin. What is it? It's Cornish for elm tree. That's really pretty. It's kind of like Eowyn. Elowin.
Crazy conversations.
Yeah.
I remember because we were trying to do natural.
Oh, it's hard. Yeah.
We were 2 days into
labor.
Oh,
yeah,
too
hard.
It was like I can't. But I was literally, I would push, and then I would.
Yeah, gosh.
And I would push, and I would fall asleep. And then we had to do a C-section, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And it's a crazy process.
Yep.
But then suddenly, after waiting for like 2 days of making this thing happen,
there's a baby.
And then
it's in your arms.
It's in your arms.
Right.
And I clearly remember I was in the waiting station. The nurses send me in there to go change into and it's a center room.
Right.
Just put a freaking gown on.
Yeah, right.
Now, I being the actor and I'm in like panic mode, I start taking off the fucking clothes. They're going,
no.
Now, I also know that my wife wanted to go bare skin so that...
Skin to skin, yeah, sure.
Skin to skin.
Sure.
So I'm trying to have a conversation. No, I'm not trying to get naked. I just want
skin to skin.
I'll never forget that moment. I can't imagine having gone through 2 of them.
Oh, it's fun.
I can't wait to see you as a dad and experience our friendship more while you're here, man. Yeah. So thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time. This is the Sosk, and we're out of here. Peace. Go New York. Hold on. Don't cut that camera yet. Go New York. Please win. Please. I'm ready to win. Okay? I'm ready for New York to have a frickin' title. Go New York. All right, we're out of here. I'm gonna fly to the Garden and go see Game 6. Just go New York. See y'all. PJ out. Produced by Streamliner.